Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Gautam, I am studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today I am here to do a video assignment based on the topic disadvantages of green IT. Before before going into the disadvantage of green tea, introduction to green tea. What is green IT? Green IT aims to reduce the environmental impact of information technology by adapting sustainable practices. Organizations can be minimize energy consumption, electronic waste and carbon emissions while also realizing cost saving. Increased energy consumption, higher power demands, insufficient hardware, lack of power management are the reasons of increased energy consumption in the today's modern world. Here in here we can see the trends of global data center energy use drivers, which is from 2010 to 2018. Global instant storage capacity, which has exabytes, which is 26, and global data center IP traffic zettabytes per year is 11, and data center workloads and computer instances 6.5 million. Global instant base servers millions in 1.3 millions. Here we can see the graph where service demands have risen and energy efficiency has increased from 0.75 to average PU, then 0.24 typical server energy intensity, and 0.19 and 0.11. So what are the disadvantages that are going to cost us by using the green IT? High power demands, insufficient hardware, and lack of power management. In traditional IT systems, require significant energy to power, such as cool servers, storage, and network infrastructure. Insufficient hardware, outdated computer hardware, and data centers often have poor energy efficiency, leading to excessive power usage. Lack of power management, without the proper power management policies, IT equipments can continue consuming energy even when idle or not in use. Higher carbon footprint, fossil fuel resilience, supply chain emissions, and cooling demands. These are the main reasons for higher carbon footprint. The energy required to power IT systems is often generated from non renewable fossil fuels, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions. Supply chain emissions. In this, the manufacturing, transportation, and disposal of IT hardware can also generate sufficient carbon emissions through the product life cycle, where the lot of carbon emissions can causes the imbalance in the ecosystem. It leads to depletion of ozone layer and other complications. Cooling demands. The energy intensity cooling system used in data centers and server rooms further increase the overall carbon footprint in IT operations. Here see in this image you can see the native emission technologies where, afforestation, biocare and iron fertilization, alkalinity addition, artificial upwelling, coastal carbon enhancement. These can all lead to carbon dioxide removal, carbon dioxide emissions, where direct ingestion of from direct air capture and BECCS, it leads to direct injection of the and CO2 storage where the carbon dioxide is stored. It causes to carbon dioxide removal CDR. These are all going to affect in the native emission technologies, which can lead us to pay the price for it. Excessive electronic waste. Short lifespan. In this rapid technological advancement lead to frequent hardware upgrades, resulting in a growing volume of discarded electronics. Improper disposal. Many organizations and individuals lack proper e-waste recycling and disposal procedures, leading to toxic materials end up in landfills. Hazardous components. IT hardware often contains hazardous substances such as lead, mercury, cadmium, which can harm the environment if not handled responsibly. Limited sustainability. We have resource depletion, water scarcity, lack of circular economy. In the resource depletion, the extraction and processing of raw materials used in IT equipment can deplete natural resources and damage ecosystem due to the high demand in the market today. Water scarcity. Data centers and IT facilities require large amount of water for cooling, contributing to water scarcity in some regions, such as in metropolitan cities such as Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, etc. In other major cities across the world, where the Silicon Valley and Silicon City regions, where our data and IT centers are grown vastly in those areas. Lack of circular economy. The linear intake make dispose model of the IT industry often fails to promote reuse, recycling, and sustainable practices. Lack of environmental compliance. Regulatory challenges. It organizations may struggle to keep up with evolving environmental regulations and standard, risking legal and financial penalties. Audit difficulties. Demonstrating compliance with environmental laws and guidelines can be complex, especially for large IT operations. Here, in audit difficulties, environmental laws and guidelines are going to be add more problems in the environmental contribution. Reporting obstacles. Accurate and transparent environmental reporting is crucial, but it can be challenging for IT departments to implement and maintain. Reduce cost savings, energy inefficiency, which can lead to higher utility bills and operational costs, which can also be a barrier for cost savings. Waste management. Expenses for proper e-waste disposal and recycling. This can in waste management there will be a we need to we need to spend our resources for proper e-waste disposal and recycling it rather than just dumping in the landfills which can cause us to harmful emissions from the waste products. Complaints fines. Penalties for environmental regulation and violence. This is a good thought, which good step towards the protecting environment, protecting environment from a harmful e-wastes by raising the penalties for environmental regulations and violations in and taking step in protecting environment. Reputational damage, loss of business and customer interest, which can also which can also. And moving on to the conclusion of the green IT. Environmental impact. Addressing the environmental challenges of traditional IT can significantly reduce an organization carbon footprint and e-waste. The green IT has its own pros and cons. In the cons, it can lead to carbon footprint and electronic waste, which can harm us in a very bad way. Cost savings. Adopting green IT practices can lead to long term cost savings through reduced energy consumption and waste management. We cannot we cannot avoid completely the IT information technology industry, but we need to learn how to reduce the energy consumption and how to manage the waste and expenses which is from green IT. Compliance and reputation. Implementing sustainable IT solutions helps organizations meet environmental regulation, enhance their public image, and responsible corporate citizens. So by implementing these solutions for the for the green IT, which is rising the problems, the organization should take care of the environmental regulations and enhance the public image, which is a minimum duty they can do as a responsible corporate citizens. Thank you. Have a nice day.